everybody. It's been forever since my last video, and I'm here today to talk about Thunderbolt Fantasy because we're gonna get a season 3, and I'm super, super excited for that. I know that they had to release that, they put the production on hold in order to keep everybody as safe as they could last year due to the pandemic, which is still ongoing. And I'm so excited. I saw the promotional video and I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the poster, if I'm like recalling correctly, the poster was released a while back, which was also a neat poster. So I'm getting my news from Crunchyroll and Anime News Network. So I can put those links below if you want to look at those news stories, but I'm basically just going to be like, boom, 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 this is what they said. And we haven't had a new installment in the Thunderbolt Fantasy franchise since the movie Bewitching Melody of the West, which was the last video I did for Thunderbolt Fantasy on my channel. There are multiple videos that either are dedicated to this series or are have a mention of this series in them that are here under prior videos on the channel. So if you want to watch those, I'm going to try and make sure that they're in the you want to watch these recommendation afterward. And yeah, so last time it was, I affectionately call him Bard Boy, his installment, which was really dramatic and interesting in the movie. And right now, we're waiting for April 3rd because that is when season 3 is going to start airing in Japan. I haven't seen, and maybe as I post this, it'll change, any word about whether or not Crunchyroll is going to be getting season 3. I'm assuming it will, considering that we have had all the other seasons and the 2 movies on Crunchyroll before. I'm really hoping we do because it's a really, really interesting medium to be doing storytelling with, and I love the characters, and I'm just really, really happy. I'm really happy that the folks at Pili International Media are bringing us more of these amazing puppet battles, this drama, and like sets and the costumes. I haven't really seen any other media that uses this traditional Taiwanese glove puppetry medium. Aside from there is a show on Netflix that is escaping me right now. I will put it at the bottom because it is there, and I think it's, if I'm remembering right, it's also Pili. We talked about, I hope I'm saying that right, or Pili, that like, I always have that problem, like, which is it? I think mentioned that in a prior video concerning this franchise. So yeah, I am so like, it's cool because it's like an immersive magic kind of thing happening because you have special effects that are CG, and then you have glove puppets that are actual glove puppets, and then you have actual props, and this includes things like buildings or interiors of building, exterior of buildings, landscape, and then just things like cups and everything else that are made, right? They're actually there, they're not CG, and you blend these things together and you come up with this really interesting and immersive atmosphere, and that's what I love about this show. Plus, you have a really, really, really good puppeteers. You have a really good cast of puppeteers and a good cast of voice actors and actresses and folks who really make these puppets come alive. Like, you'd be like, well, they don't move their mouths, so, and I'm like, they don't need to. So that's how masterful it is. Everything about it is conveyed through voice and gesture and atmosphere, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm ready to have some fun with this new season, so I hope that it's going to be on Crunchyroll. Yeah, I'm so happy. Anyway, on a more serious note, there has been a wave of hate crimes against the Asian community here in the United States. This has been going on pretty much since people immigrated here, but it got more and more intense this last year because of xenophobia and the COVID-19 pandemic causing people to be absolutely paranoid, which a lot of them were to begin with, if that was their attitude to begin with, unfortunately, which is just nails on a chalkboard for me. Yeah, so one of my alumna friends at the undergraduate college I went to posted and shared like a really good resource if you want to educate yourself on how to be a better ally, or any legit organizations that you can donate to, any activist links, things like that, corporate statements, news, and I'll go ahead and post that here below, both in the video and then in the description. So it's kind of like a directory. So please feel free to utilize that resource. I know I'm going to be diving deeper into it myself so I can become hopefully better educated and in that department. So yeah, I wanted to make a Thunderbolt Fantasy video, and well, oh my gosh, wait, is it actually a quick video? Did I actually do it in under 10 minutes? Because normally I'm terrible about that. So I love you all. Thank you for your patience. If you've been part of the channel and subscribed a long time ago, I really do appreciate your patience and sticking with me and your support. And for those of you who are new, hello, welcome, subscribe and ring the bell if you'd like. Please, again, feel free to utilize that resource that my friend posted, and just, yeah. Exciting times, scary times, horrifying times, but also hopefully we can be able to have some kind of, I don't know, like respite soon in the COVID-19 vaccine and virus department. However, the fight continues, okay, for everything else related to racism and xenophobia and working against that. Am I right? Right. So, again, love y'all. Thanks for sticking with me. And this is Kelly with Eclectic Entries. Until next time, I'm signing off.